Hello, class 9 children. Welcome back to my online class. This is your Yogesh sir teaching you English literature through online class. If we go back to what we were discussing in our last online class, we have reached Act 1, Scene 3, right? And last video was of part 2, right? So that means, okay, we are yet continuing Act 1, Scene 3, right? So towards the end of our last part 2 explanation, we reached where Shylock explains Antonio regarding his scripture, right? That he is not taking the interest, right? When Jacob, the third successor to the Jewish religion, uh, did not take interest, but whatever money he made was through his talent, right? Similarly, here, okay, Sadok is also uh, making his profit out of his talents, right? It is not, you can say, a direct, earning, a direct, okay, earn profit. That's what, okay, Sadok said to Antonio, right? Now, here, uh, what actually Shylock wants. He said that, right? He wanted, right, fast money to make, right? They said he wanted, okay, clear the money to get multiplied, right, as soon as possible, so that he can earn, right, a large amount of money. That's what, okay, Shylock said. And to earn it, right, you have to be very skillful. You have to be talented, right? So Shylock said this. Okay, so he says, but note me, Signor. And then he says, but listen to me, Mr. Antonio. He says, right? And then, okay, Antonio says, Percy, from here we have to continue. Let's, okay, try to carry on. Antonio says, mark you this, Bassanio. Then Antonio says, right now, listen, right, to me, Bassanio, right? He points at Shylock and then teases him, saying that Bassanio, right, mark him what he says. Right now, listen to what Shylock says. The devil can cite scripture for his purpose. So the devil has, right, quoted some lines of his holy book, right? This is for his, okay, purpose, he said. Okay, because Shylock talked about Jacob, he talked about Uncle Laban, he talked about Abraham, right? And how they, okay, earn money, right? So that's what, okay, Antonio says, right? Teasing, okay, Shylock, right? He speaks to his friend Bassanio. Bassanio, mark him, right? What he says. The devil, who is the devil? The devil is Shylock, right? Shylock has quoted the scriptures, right now, in justifying his purpose. He says, okay, an evil soul producing holy witness. He himself is an evil person, and he produced holy arguments, you see, right? Is like a villain with a smiling cheek, right? So he's a villain, but on the face he has a smile, right? He's a deceptive man. He's a man of illusion, right? Because, right, what is on his face, right, is not what exactly is in his heart, right? That's what here Antonio said. Okay, a goodly apple rotten at his heart, right? So a goodly apple. So right now he is like, right, an attractive apple, right? But right, when the apple gets rotten, right, okay, it spoils the whole basket. So that is what is, okay, Shylock. Here, okay, Antonio said, oh, what a goodly outside falsehood had, right? Oh, what a, okay, goodly external appearance his Shylock has, right? So Shylock has only the external appearance, meaning what he is, okay, clear saying, right, is not exactly what is in his heart, right? He looks someone, right, and his heart is the other thing. That's what, okay, Antonio say. That means he is wanting uh, to tell Bassanio that, right, that we need to be very careful with such man, right, because he's like a chameleon, right? Okay, then Shylock says 3,000 ducats. It is a good, okay, round sum, right? So Shylock is now busy calculating, right? 3,000 ducats, right, is a very big amount, is a good round sum. That means it's a big amount. Okay, 3 months for, okay, 12, and out of 12 months, right, they need it, okay, for 3 months time, right? So the duration is 3 months. Okay, then let me see the rate. And then he says, let me calculate how much is the rate of interest in these 3 months, right? And we see Shylock is busy calculating the rate of interest because he is a money lender who lends money, right, with rate of interest. Okay, so he is unlike Antonio. Yes or no? So Shylock was busy, right, calculating the rate of interest, right, to the principal amount, 3,000 ducats, right? Antonio then says, well, Shylock, shall we be beholding to you? right? Then Antonio says, well, Shylock, right, are you, right, going to lend us the money, right? So if yes, then you say, or else, right, we'll go to any, okay, other money lender to seek, right? Then Shylock says, Signor Antonio, meaning Mr. Antonio, many a time and often, that means many a time and often, several times, right, in the Rialto. And now what is Rialto? I have already explained to you. It is the Venetian stock exchange where the merchants do meet, right, for business transactions. So in the Rialto, you have rated me, right? Rated me means you have scolded me, right? Here, okay, Shylock now starts, right? I mean, his grudges, right? Now, uh, he expresses his grudges he has right now against, okay, Antonio. So he says, Mr. Antonio, many times, several times, you have scolded me in the Rialto, right? About my monies and my usances. So you have scolded me about my, okay, hard-earned money and my usances. Usances means money lending business. You have, okay, taunted me many times, right? You have said this and that, okay, many times, right? Among all the business people in the Rialto, right? Still have I borne it. So still I bore it, right? Still I accepted it, right? With a patient shrug, right? So I did not reply back. I did not show any anger to you, though you scolded me in presence of so many businessmen. Yet I did not say you anything, right? Instead, okay, I bore it with patience, right? He said, okay, for sufferance is the badge of all our tribe, right? For sufferance, that means, right, long suffering, right now, okay, because long suffering is the badge of all our tribe, that means is the, right, characteristic of all our race. So since many years we have been uh, like okay, we have been, okay, suffering against the hands of the Christians, right? That's what, okay, Salo complains, right? You call me misbeliever, so you call me non-believer, right? Cutthroat dog, you even, okay, called me, right, merciless dog, right? Cutthroat means merciless, okay, uh, right, who is not kind, right? You called me that so many times, and spit upon my Jewish gabardine, and you have even, okay, spat on my Jewish dress. Gabardine is a, okay, is a robe, right, that the Jewish wear, right? Because right, these people are particularly in their, okay, traditional attire, traditional dress, right? Now if something happens to their, okay, dress, right, that means is an insult to their community, right? That's why, okay, here Shylock says, complaining against, okay, Antonio, and spit, okay, upon my Jewish gabardine. So you have spat, you have thrown your saliva on my, okay, clay dress, right? That means you disrespected, right, now we being Jewish, okay, and for all use of that which is mine own, right, and all this because, okay, I put to use this, use that what is my own, right? He says, well then it now appears you need my help, right? And then he says, now, okay, clear, it has come to you, right, that you have come to, okay, my place to ask money, yes or no, right? So far you did all these things to me, right? Now yet, okay, I did not did not show my anger, I did not, okay, I did not retaliate on any case, but today you have come to me, right, asking money, right? So go to them, that means come then, right? Go to them means come, right? You come to me, you have come to me, and you say, Shylock, we would, okay, have monies, and now you beg me, now you request me, Shylock, we want money, right? You say so, you say this, right now, right? You that did void your rims upon my beard, and you that, right now, void your rim means you, okay, even, okay, spat, right, on my beard, right? Because, okay, the Jews keep beard, right? That is their custom, that is their, okay, tradition. You know what do they do, what do they keep, right? The beard, they always, okay, have it, right? So that's why, okay, clear here Shylock says, you that void your rim, so you even spat on my beard, right? This is another instance, right, which here the Jewish Shylock, okay, felt that, right, felt insulted, right, against the hands of the Christians, okay, and foot me as you spurn a stranger god, and you even kicked me just like a person kicks the street dog, right, over your threshold, over your house entrance, when I did come once, right? So when I went to your, okay, house, at the house gate, right, what did you do to me? You, okay, kicked me just like a person kicks the street dog, right? You did not show me any respect, right? Now money is your suit, right? So money is your request today, right? Isn't it? So for money you have come to me, right? What should I say to you now? What should I say, right? Should I give you or not? Should I say not, right? Should I, okay, say I don't have money, right? Had the dog money, and then he right, says that, right, do you, okay, clear believe that a dog has money because you called me a heartless dog, cutthroat dog, right? Merciless dog. Now, do you, okay, clear, expect that a dog has money and that also 3,000 ducats, right? Is it possible a cur can lend 3,000 ducats? So, is it possible that a dog, cur means dog, a dog can lend you 3,000 ducats, right? No, right? Or shall I bend low? Or shall I bend low? Right now, that means shall I, okay, clear, become a servant, right, like servant to you, and in a bondman's key, and in, right, the humble man's, you can say, voice, just like a slave speaks, right, with bated breath and whispering humbleness, say this, right, and anxiously, bated breath means anxiously, right, very much eagerly, right, I say this. What is that? Fair sir, oh good sir, right, oh noble sir, you spit on me, right, on Wednesday last. So you spat your saliva on me last Wednesday. Okay, you spurn me such a day, and you even, okay, push me out on such a day, right? Another time you called me a dog, and the next day you called me a dog, right? And for these courtesies and for these all politeness that you showed to me, I lend you thus money, thus much money, and I lend you, right, this much of money, 3,000 ducats. Here, okay, Shylock said to Antonio. So that means, okay, here before giving uh, money, right, 3,000 takis, as, okay, asked by, okay, Antonio and Bassanio, right, whatever grudgings Shylock has so far, right, against, okay, Antonio and against any Christian, right, he, okay, clear here exposed it, right, and now he ends up, okay, asking, right, will such a man, right, now lend you money to whom you said, to whom you did, right, these all things? That's what, okay, here Shylock say. Okay, Antonio then got angry and then says, I'm as like to call thee so again. Right, so Antonio says, I'll as like, that means I'm likely to call you dog again. Right, I'm likely to call you the same again. Right, to spit on thee again, and I'm ready to spit on you again. Right, on your, okay, gabardine, on your, okay, beard, right, to spawn thee too, and I'm, okay, also ready to kick you, right, like what I have done, right? If thou wilt lend this money, lend it, okay, not as to thy friend, but if you are ready to lend me money, 3,000 rupees, right, don't lend me money that you have, okay, lent to a friend, right? Okay, assume that, right, for when did friendship take a breed for barren metal to his friend, right? Assume that, okay, you have, right, given the money to an enemy, right? Don't, okay, feel that you have lent the money to a friend. So see here, for when did, okay, friendship take a breed for barren metal of his friend, right? Now, because when you have lent money to a friend, right, this now it becomes, right, now burden, it becomes difficult, right, now to, okay, take interest in return, because, right, whenever you lend money to a friend, right, you feel quite awkward, quite clumsy, right, to get the money, the principal money, and also the interest from the friend, right? So your inner feelings will not, right, now regard this, right? That's why, okay, Anthony said, okay, so if you are lending money, right, don't lend money as you have given to a friend, right? Treat me as an enemy, right? And then see, but lend it, okay, rather to thine enemy. So lend it, okay, money as if you have given to your enemy. Thine means your, right? Who, if he break, thou mayst with better face exact the penalty, right? So who, if he fails, break means fails, right? The borrowed sum be returned, right, in the due course of time, right? You may, right, feel easy to extract any fine on that person, right? Penalty means fine, right? It may be, right, now the monetary value, or it may be any kind of punishment, right, that you like to give it to your, okay, person to whom you have lent money, right? That's what Antonio said. Okay, so I hope it is clear. So you understood. So Antonio said that, yes or no? So Salok, if you are lending me money, don't lend money, right, now to me as if you have given to a friend, right? Treat me as an enemy, and you think that you have given the money, right, uh, loan or money to, okay, an enemy, so that, right, when right, the enemy is not able to return the money in due course of time, suppose here, okay, 3 months, if he is not able to return your money in these 3 months, right, then what you can do, you can, okay, levy fine on that person, you can, okay, right, you can punish that person, right? That's what, okay, Antonio says. Okay, then Sadok says, why means well, right, look you, right, Antonio, how you strong, right? And he says, why, right, well, Antonio, see how you are, okay, getting angry, right? How you strong means you are losing your temper, you're getting angry against me, right? I would be friends with you and have your love, so I want to be a friend with you, right? and I want to have a friendly love with you. Right? Shylock said, okay, forget the sins that you have stained me with. So forget all those, whatever you have marked to me, whatever you have done to me. Right? Forget. Right? I am okay, ready to forget that you spat on me. Right? I am ready to forget that you have kicked me. I am ready to forget that you have called me non-believer. Right? And so and so. Right? Here Shylock say, okay, supply your present ones, and I am ready. Right? To supply your present ones. What is the present ones? Present ones is 3,000 takis. I am ready to give you 3,000 takis as loan. Right? And take no doit of usance for my monies. Right? And I shall not take small amount. Right? Doit means small amount. I shall not take even a small amount of usance. Of usance means of interest for my 3,000 takis. Right? Here okay Shylock said, right, I am okay ready to give you 3,000 takis as you wanted, right? And I shall not take even a doit, even a small amount of interest, right, on my principal amount. Okay, and you will not hear me. This is kind I offer, right? And you will not listen to me. This is the kindest offer I have made, right? Here, okay, Shylock surprised, right, Antonio and Bassanio, because, right, so far Shylock has never done this, right? He has not lent, right, loan to any okay person without rate of interest. This is the first ever time that okay Shylock right now did so. So he is ready. He said okay, he's ready to lend Antonio 3,000 ducats, right? And in return, he will take back 3,000 ducats. He will not take any additional charges, right, on that principal amount, right? So this is the kindest offer I have given to you, right? Shylock said, right? Because he said that I want to be a friend of yours and I want to have that friendly love, right? So forget about okay all our grudgings, whatever, right, we had in the past, right? Let's okay mitigate those, right? Let us okay all erase those, right? Okay, so I'm ready to pay you, right, or lend you 3,000 rupees, and in return I'll not take even a single, right, amount added to this principal amount, right? Bassanio could not believe this, and he says, these were kindness. That means that would be indeed your kindness. Right now, here okay, Bassanio expresses surprise. Right, that would be your, right, that would be your kindness offer that you have ever made. Right, this is what here Bassanio said. Okay, now what did Shylock say? Shylock says, this kindness will I show. Right, so I'll show this kindness. Shylock says, right, that I will not, right, charge rate of interest, right, to my lent money. Okay, go with me to a notary, but what do I want? I want you to come to, right, the court. Right now, here okay, notary. Right, notary is a special lawyer, right? Who or what is law? Okay, notary is a special lawyer. I want you to come, right, and meet the special lawyer, right? Seal me there, right? Seal means sign. You have to sign there, right? Your single bond means, right, in the bond undertaken by, right, one man, right? That means either Bassanio or Antonio, okay, shall sign there. One of you, okay, will sign there. So that means we'll go to the, right, court, right? We'll meet a special lawyer, right, who will make a document, who will make a will, right? Will make an agreement, right? Will make a bond on which, right, any one of you will place your signature, right, as a proof that you have taken money from me, right? Because suppose Shylock gives money 3,000 takis to Antonio and okay, Bassanio today, right? Tomorrow they may say that where you have given, where is the proof? We have not taken. That may be the charge, that may be the answer, that may be the reply, right? So Shylock wants to keep a record of it, that he has lent 3,000 takis to Antonio and Bassanio, right? So he wants to make a, right, report of it, right now, so that it can be kept as a record, that in times, right, he may produce it, right? Then see, and in a merry sport, right, if you repay me not on such a day, and take it as a playful thing. In a merry sport means just okay, let's have it as a okay, game that we are playing, right? Next one, now if you repay me not, so that means if you're not able to repay me, right, on the stipulated date, right, that means 3 months time that you're asking for, if you're not able to pay your borrowed sum in 3 months duration, then what will happen? In such a place, such sum or sums as are expressed in the condition. Condition means in that okay document, 3,000 rupees which is written, right? Let the forfeit be nominated for an equal pound of your fair place, to be cut off and taken in what part of your body pleases me. right? So what will happen then? Shylock says that, right? So in such a place, we are not able to repay my money, 3,000 ducats, in the stipulated time, 3 months duration, right? So let the forfeit be nominated. That means let the penalty be named, right? Okay, of an equal pound, exactly a pound, to be cut from the body of Antonio, right? Wherever I like. Right now, your body pleases me, right? Pleaseth me means wherever I like to cut. So Shylock, okay, put a condition here. Okay, I'm lending you money, 3,000 rupees, right? No matter, right? Suppose, right, if you fail to repay that money to me, right, in the due course of time, right, that we are getting, okay, 3 months time, right? So what will I do? As a penalty, right, as a fine, I'll cut, right, a pound of flesh. A pound refers to, okay, somewhat half a kg, right, in Indian weight, right? Half a kg of flesh I will cut from your body wherever I like, right? Here, okay, Shylock, fix a condition. Okay, right? This is the kindest offer I say. Listen, no, here, okay, Shylock say, I'm lending you money with no rate of interest, right? But let us, okay, clear here, make a paper, document, okay, document ready, a legal paper, right, through court, right, where one of you will sign. Obviously, okay, Antonio is going to sign because he is the guarantor, right now, right? And if Antonio is failing to repay 3,000 ducats in the due course of time, 3 months, right? Shylock will, right, cut a pound of flesh from the body of Antonio wherever he likes, right? This now, okay. So this he calls a penalty. Okay, forfeit means penalty. Okay, then Antonio, whether he agrees or not, see, contained in faith. That means I certainly agree to you. So Antonio, okay, did not have a second thought, right? He straight away got ready. Okay, right? I'm ready to sign. Right? Let's go. Right? I'll seal to such a bond. So I'm ready to sign. Right? Seal means sign. I'm ready to place my signature in that agreement. Right? As say, there is much kindness in the Jew. I'll feel here that, right? The Jew has, right, so much of kindness. Right? So much of a kindness. Right? I'll feel this. Okay, I'll okay, take this in my heart that a Jew has so much of kindness towards us. Right? But Bassanio says, what see Bassanio says, you shall not seal to such a bond for me. But Bassanio, right, tries to stop Antonio. Right, my dear friend Antonio, right? Don't sign. For the sake of, right, me, I want you not to sign it. Clear? Because who knows how time will come, right? So I say, don't sign. Okay, I'll rather dwell in my necessity. He says, I'll prefer to leave, right, like what I am, right? I'll prefer to live my life, okay, what I am today. So let it be, right? Here, okay, Bassanio tried to stop Antonio from signing that bond, right? But what did, okay, Antonio say, right? So see here. So we are about to finish, okay? So here, right, Antonio says, why? Fear not, man. But Antonio takes it very easy. And he says, well, right, my dear friend Bassanio, right, don't fear. Don't be afraid, right, of the coming times. I'll not forfeit it, so I'll not have to pay the penalty. I'm sure, right, I'll not have to pay the penalty, right. Within these 2 months, that's a month before, right, this bond expires, I do expect return of three times, thrice 3 times the value of this bond, right. And how sure is, okay, Antonio, you see, he tells, okay, Bassanio, right, well, my dear friend, right, don't be afraid of the coming time. I'll not forfeit it, I'll not have to pay the penalty, guaranteed, right. Within these 2 months, in this due 2 months time, right, and 1 month prior to, right, the expiry of the bond, right. So what will happen? I do expect, right, return of thrice 3 times. Thrice 3 times means 9 times, right? Now 3 3s are 9. 9 times the value of the bond that I have signed. That means, right, we are, okay, clear here, borrowing 3,000 ducats, yes or no, today, right, for 3 months time duration. Okay, so right now 1 month, right, earlier to a bond expires, what happens? My all ships are coming back, right, to Venice, right, and I'll have a lot of money, right. Okay, 3 times, right now, thrice, right, I'll have the profit on, right, I'll have my money, right. So paying 3,000 ducats, right, is nothing to me, right. So I'll, okay, easily pay, right. So my dear friend Bassanio, you need not worry, right. So let us, okay, be firm, right, to place our signature wherever, okay, here, right, Basani would like to have, Sherlock would like to have. Okay, that's what, okay, here Antonio say. Okay, and then, okay, let's finish this. Okay, then Sherlock says, "Oh, Father Abraham." Right, who is Abraham? We have already talked about, okay, him. Abraham, okay, was the founder of Jewish religion. Right now, right? He was a prophet. So Sherlock says, "Oh, Father Abraham, what these Christians are. See what type of people these Christians are, right? Who don't even, okay, believe, okay, themselves, okay, whose own hard dealings teaches them suspect. So whose own hard, right? Hard means unjust. Unjust dealings, right, make them to suspect. So how these Christians are, right? They have their own suspicions, right? They are, okay, doubtful in themselves. Here, okay, Sherlock say, okay, the thoughts of others on the thoughts of, on the intentions of others, right? They are so doubtful people. These Christians are so doubtful people on the intentions of others, right? They don't, okay, rely upon, right, others, right? That's what Sherlock, okay, say, pray you. So I request you, tell me this, right? Now tell me this. What is that he wants? See, if he should break his day, that means if he will, right, not be able to pay, right, his borrowed sum, what should I gain? So what is the profit I'll get? Right, by the exaction of the forfeiture, by cutting, okay, 1 pound of flesh, what will I get? Right, Sherlock, okay, here argues, right? Suppose you have failed to repay my borrowed sum, right? So what profit will I get? Right, what will I do, okay, with that 1 pound of flesh that I'll cut? Okay, a pound of man's flesh is nothing, right? Taken from a man is not so estimable, right? Is not so estimable means valuable. A pound of flesh, okay, will not be valuable, right? Valuable means, okay, it has no value in the market, right? Have you seen any man, okay, selling, okay, human flesh in the market, just like, okay, chicken, okay, mutton and all, right? Nowhere, right? Okay, human flesh is not so. So what will I do? It has no value, right? Profitable neither. So it will not bring any profit because, okay, it cannot be sold in the market where I can earn profit from it, right? Flesh of muttons, beefs or goats, right? Just like, okay, clear, you buy, okay, mutton, you buy, okay, clear, beef, you buy, okay, clear, goats, right? You buy chicken, right? Okay, so there the business, okay, man will earn, okay, clear, profit after selling them, right? So what should I do with that human flesh, right? Shylock, okay, says, I say to buy his favor, right? So I say to gain his favor, I extend this friendship, right? So I said this, okay, just to extend our relationships, just to extend our friendship, that you are a friend of mine, I am your friend, right? Only that, okay, reason I have, okay, clear, made this bond, he said. Okay, if he will take it, so if you accept it, right? So if not, adieu, right? So you take it, signing the bond, right? If you don't want to sign the bond, right? Adieu. Adieu is a French word which means goodbye, right? So here Shylock, okay, right, says that. So if you want, right, you have to place the signature, right? Just for a friendship's sake, right? And if you don't want to take money, then goodbye to you, adieu, he said. Okay. And then see, and for my love, I pray you wrong me not. And for my love of friendship, do not take me wrong. Right? Don't take me otherwise. Right? That I have made such kind of bond where you need to sign. Right? And if you're not able to pay the right, borrow some back, I'll cut a pound of flesh from your body. Right? So don't, okay, clear the right now. Here, okay, you can say, right, don't take me, okay, clear the wrong in this. Right? This only out of friendship I'm doing it. He said, okay. Anthony says, yes, Shylock. Right? I'll seal onto this one. So Antonio got ready. He says, yes, Shylock. Right? I'll, okay, sign, okay, into that, okay, bond. Right? So I'm ready. He said. Shylock says, then meet me forthwith at the notary. So he says, then meet me soon. Forthwith means soon. Right? Where? At the notary, at the court, where the lawyer will be preparing the document. Right? Give his discretion. Give him, okay, direction for his for this merry bond, and give him, okay, right, direction. Direction means instruction. So give the lawyer the direction what he should write in the right document, right, for this merry bond, for this, okay, funny bond, he says, right, he calls it a merry bond, happy bond, funny bond, right? So tell what, okay, clear document, what legal papers should the lawyer prepare, right, where you need to sign there, and I'll go and purse the documents, okay, straight, and I'll go home, and then, okay, clear, I'll, okay, put the ducats, right, ready, 3,000 ducats, okay, see to my house, and I also, okay, want to check my house, right, left in the fearful guard of an unthrifty knave, and presently I'll be with you, right, because I have left my house in the charge of the right, in the charge of the servants, right, who are all unreliable, who are all, right, you can say, untrustworthy, right? Because okay, you can't trust all those okay servants who are kept at home, right? So in the absence of the lord and the mistress of the house, right, the servants okay are free to do whatever they like to do at home, right? That's why here okay Salok is wanting to be aware of this. So he says, right, I'm going home, right, because I have to take money 3000 ducats and come to court, right? At the same time I'll check my house because I have left my house under the charge of the servants, right? And these servants are unreliable, they are unthrifty, named, they are naughty, right? They are okay, they're unreliable, they are untrustworthy, right? So let me go and check this, and straight away I'll come to the court, right? Antonio then says, Haidi means hurry up, right? Gentle Jew, okay, right? Exit Salok. Salok goes. Salok takes leave. Okay, takes leave. The Hebrew will turn Christians, he grows kind, right? And what is the hope of Antonio? You see, he says the Hebrew is the Jew, right? The Jew will soon convert himself into Christianity, right? And because okay, I see the kindness in him, right? Here, okay, Antonio says, okay, so uh, according to okay Antonio, he visualizes right now, right, Salok, okay, becoming so kind, right, and in the near future he'll be converting himself into Christianity, right? So here is again okay what William Shakespeare tried to focus. He tried to focus on Christianity, right? Those okay who are Christians, they're kind people, right? That's what okay he indirectly meant to say to the people of the world, right? So Antonio said this, right? Oh, right now, gentle Jew, hi, right? Hi means hurry up, quick now, right? Because we don't have okay much time, okay. And when Shylock took leave, right? Uh, Here Antonio says to Bassanio, this Hebrew, right, meaning this Jew, right, will soon, right, become a Christian, right? Because I see the growth of kindness in him. He said, okay. Basani says, I like not fair terms and a villain's mind. But Basani still wants Antonio saying that, right? I like not fair terms. That means I do not okay like his kind words. Yes or no? Right? Okay, because I still okay believe that he is of a able mind. He is a villain, okay, clear, okay, minded man, right? So Besani still hopes that Antonio should once more think before signing the bond, because he sees that villainy in Shylock, right? Okay, though he spoke kind, right, but still there are right evilness in him. Okay, then Antonio says, come on. The okay, and Antonio okay then says to Bassanio, okay, oh come on, friend, okay, leave it all this. Yes or no? In this there can be no dismay, and in this there is no reason for fear. Right, I'm not okay afraid of this. My ships come home a month before the day. Right, so my ships are returning home right before the day of repaying the dues right expires. Yes or no? So I'll have my money to repay him. So you don't worry. So come, let us go. Right, and we see the two friends, Antonio and Bassanio, okay, walking towards the court, right, to get the notary and right now to write up, right, legal document where okay he will place the signature, and Shylock will also reach there, right, sometime later, and then he would get the borrowed sum, right. So with this, the scene, Act 1, Scene 3 comes to an end, right, and we have also ended Act 1. So hope this is understood, right. So what happens next, we'll again see in our next class. Thank you very much.